Hey there, collector friends and fans of physical media, and particularly Doctor Who physical media alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the time travelling toy collector, and in this video we are adding another entry into the Doctor Who Collecting the Collection range. Yes, we haven't had any new Doctor Who Classic the Collection Blu-ray box sets released. And so as a result, I'm continuing with the New Who Steelbook range, of which we have had a few released. Indeed, we've had pretty much all of them. I'm only missing a couple, which are in the 12th Doctor era, but we're not there yet. We are up to season 6 of New Who with Matt Smith as the Doctor, which equates to, if we play it by my number score, season 32 if you go from William Hartnell's very first season back in 1963, my word. So yes, so I'm putting this out just ahead of Doctor Who Day, funnily enough, being the 23rd of November 2025, so this is going out a little bit before that. I'm hoping I've got something else in for Doctor Who Day, but we shall see. I'm waiting patiently for a package to arrive that I've been assured is on its way, so fingers crossed. Anyway, this is a look at not the series itself, but the physical media. Now, those of you who are familiar to the channel will know that I'm a huge fan of physical media, and I'm a huge fan of the beauty of physical media when love and attention is paid to it. Nowadays, all too often, some sort of DVD and Blu-ray releases are just sort of slammed into plastic boxes and that's it, and it's a bit sort of shoddy and not brilliant. Luckily, some genre work is much high quality, and Doctor Who tends to be a prime example, whether it's the original collection that's currently being completed, covering all of the classic eras, or the steelbooks for the New Who. Now, you can see here for season 6, it's no different. We've got some, it's quite busy artwork. Sometimes you get much busier than others. This is one of those very busy pieces of artwork, but you can see the metallic art on there. Another, I think it's Lee Binding who is the artist for this, and again, it again is fantastic. If I'm wrong, please correct me down below and I'll do an addendum because I want to get that right. But this is absolutely beautiful. And really captures the characters. Amy's face on there is adorable. Does really capture the characters in full swing in this really quite epic and game-changing season for a lot of reasons. So I love that. I've still got it in its dust cover. Those of you who watch all of these will know that I tend to keep them in the dust cover purely for the purposes of keeping the steelbook itself as damage-free as possible when it's in my shelves. Here's the artwork for the back, a list of all the episodes. Remember the days when we used to get a ton of episodes in the series? Well, this is, a particular golden age, and doesn't it look fantastic? Plus all the bonus features and the various blurb that we get telling us all about the legals and the important information. Luckily, it doesn't say, please don't eat this. That's reserved, obviously, for toys only, which is probably somewhat discriminatory. I'm surprised it's not. But yeah, so there you can see all of the episodes included on this. Again, more wonderful artwork of arguably the guest villains. I mean, I wouldn't say Idris was a villain per se, but yeah, that's our artwork on there. Let's take the slipcase off. Inside we get a very flimsy leaflet with not an awful lot of information, just breaks it down over the 6 discs that we get. I will just say that the 6 discs that we get, I think that was the cover photo from the standard edition DVD sets. With the 6 discs that we get, they are sort of crammed in here. That's the only sort of downside for me with this collection on the Blu-ray front in the Steelbook range. They are a bit crammed in. Into the interior doesn't always really live up to the promise of the exterior. But you know what? You've got such great exterior. I'm not really looking for the interior. The interior is just a means to an end, I guess. It's just a lovely... We're just sport with the collection itself. So here is the uninterrupted artwork, complete with all of those silence sighting tallies all over the place there. And they really do pick up the light very nicely. And there is that sort of... I think because of the green hues in the background, it does give it a very eerie kind of vibe. So let's check out the back, and again it's a reproduction of the artwork from the Dust cover. So we've got the Silence in action, we've got the Doctor semi-regenerating in the reflection of the Impossible Astronaut, and we've got Idris. So yeah, some key players from this season. As I say, inside it's a bit sort of standard. The discs artwork is very sort of standard. I'm not going to go through all the individual discs, but yes, it is, the inside very basic by comparison to the frankly beautiful exterior, which is, you know, to be fair, that's going to be on your shelf. You want it to look as clean and pristine as possible. And I do have to say, and I know I say it in a lot of these, I really do love how these clean up for a shelf, you know. And it's the same, I've recently got the complete season 13, I think it was, the Tom Baker season 13, Fourth Doctor recently dropped, and that's again reduced the size of the footprint on my shelf of season 13, because I've taken away all the individual DVDs, replaced it with that. It always looks in hand quite big, but when you replace the DVDs, you find out you are easily saving one or two DVDs. The space of one or two DVD cases is immediately saved, and I think with some of the early seasons like 1 and 2, and not, well, 2 definitely, because we've had it, but I think again some of the second Doctor stuff, when we finally get some, it will make a huge impact because there's so many stories in those seasons. So this has been the really beautiful series 6/season 32 of Doctor Who Steelbook. Let me know in the comments down below if you've picked this up. Did you get a different version of it? Do you wish you'd picked this up? If you're one of the people that's got the Peter Capaldi 12th Doctor Steelbooks, let me know in the comments about that, because I'll be so jealous. I really will, because I really want to track those down. I don't know why BBC stopped producing them, unless there's some sort of contractual reason around exclusivity, but surely that's up by now. But yeah, I really love these. I think they're a real tribute to the show and a tribute to the love of the fans and the quality of the show at the time that they produced them looking like this, and a huge thanks to Lee Binding for his continued work on some spectacular art on the exterior of these pieces. Thank you for being my companion as I've looked at this and shown you this. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. Additionally, if you could just drop a like to the video, that really does help me, and both of those things contribute to me getting towards my next subscriber milestone, which of course is huge for me, and it just means so much. But if you're just here to have a watch and a gander, by all means have a look around the channel. I'm sure you'll find something else that you like. I've been the Triple TC, that's the Time Travelling Toy Collector, and this has been Doctor Who, the complete 6-season Blu-ray Steelbook, which is forming part of my Doctor Who The Collection, and I very much look forward to seeing you in a future video. It just remains for me to say that things of beauty really are toys or toy line adjacent forever. Take care, bye bye for now.